Yeah, hi mate. Great to see you. I'm just chatting about the Live 960 final the next weekend. I'll get back to you soon. Um, just getting. Yeah. So just couple of players from both from Zimbabwe. Hi, Dylan Pool guy. Thanks for joining the stream. So I'll also join. Lajamo, Douglas, Ray, Laser, me, Unguarded Pawn, Paul and Darlin Bad joined in. The time, well, Zimbabwe was a strong team in the initial stage of this LCWL season, but unfortunately, many uh, unfortunate that they didn't qualify in top four. But now, after seeing they have raised only 4 players, it's a bit terrible to see them. But hope so they bring in some more players. Let's hope for the best. While the last time when we faced them was the first time in the history of Australia we played up against Zimbabwe. Well, so Zimbabwe had defeated us, and we have won one match against them. So it's pretty 1-all. Head to head, it's 1-all. So let's see what happens here. Currently, if they don't raise about at least 4 players, then they'll get penalties. And I hope. Okay, so they have raised. They are raising players. We need more players for sure. I was in second place for words. Okay, I mean 4 to 5 players and higher LOs. And I think Riggs Hello, Paul. Um, Great to see you. Well, one more player from Zimbabwe side, and we get you get a game. I was watching your Blitz match against Dylian. Well, so my internet wasn't great that time. I reckon you were playing with 3 moves, so the position was just moving rapidly like uh, oh, Paul Zev had joined in. Better off I rest. Ah, let's see what happened. So the position was moving like bullet train. Like I just was watching there, and then I just switched back to the game, and it was just fast. GJ on the rapid good win there. Paul King on rapid win there. Paul King. Yeah, Paul is the king. Hello, MU. Oh, Frederick. I thought you was studying, mate. How about the game? Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Thanks. I like the tank. Well, all is our majesty. I'm finished. Okay. Did you finish your studies? Is my internet bad? Have fun. Yeah. My internet is on one single line. I don't know. I reckon I have to buy the membership because it's due to it was homework. Yeah. Oh well. Last 2 years I was doing homework. Before that, in school it was pretty rare to see getting us a homework, mate. It was pretty rare. Schools didn't used to give us homeworks, but in the classes they used to. A lot of homework for me last about. Okay. Oh, is that the checkmate? Oh. Yeah. That's a win. That's a win. Well, um, I reckon I was bit. What's this? Oh, so I was uh, busy in capturing the other pawns. Well, I reckon I could have checkmated him. Then I saw. Winning. There was a meeting too. There was a mate in two, missed it. The pawn check last game. Oh, oh man, no. That wasn't the move I wished to play. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Haha. Yeah. This can't let his rooks get settled. Oh, missed the checkmate. Oh, missed it, mate in one, but finally got mate in two. Oh, wasn't at my best, but yeah, got to win. One mistake, so down this. Wow. How bad is my internet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 player, 12 games. Nice. Made no difference. Yeah. My internet, it, my tab internet speed is about 90 to 100 Mbps. But when I'm switching on the chess.com, just see I'm at low lag with only one white line. It's pretty weird, to be honest. Winning is winning, yeah. It was a bit simple to win. Well, so whose game is going? Oh, so you are back, Frederick. I wasn't knowing that you are playing. So whose games are left? I'll check it out. Ray is playing. Douglas is playing. Oh, so most of us are playing. Ray has lost the first game. Well, so Ray is dominating in the second one. If you see, White's knight has placed strong. It's pretty weird to see that move coming up from White. Knight f3, absolute passive move, because his knight was well placed and there was no one who could remove his knight from the center, and it was absolute passive to remove the knight from the center, and now he's straightly moving forward to stop the pawn from promotion, which it seems that he could reach up there. And suddenly Ray is back exchanging the queens. Well, but if you see White's rook on h file is doing nothing out there. It's just doing nothing. And suddenly with this, the queen movement from White, it has made absolute passive for White. Absolute passive. Many more problems arriving for White. Let's see what's Ray doing. Ray just wants an exchange. And the queen has no option rather than going for an exchange or else wait for a move. Now he plays up his knight. Oh well. Yeah. And now Ray is getting one more pawn now. And Ray is 2 pawns up. Absolute dominating. Well, so he has 2 pass pawns. And now White's knight is back on the position. That's what I was saying to you guys, that it was unnecessary to move your knight from the center, which did nothing in the later on in the game. Yeah, and black gains a pawn, white gains a pawn back. So white gains a pawn. Now this will be an interesting match to see how Ray ends this exchange. Oh, so well. Yeah, and he finds the move. There's a bishop pin, and White's king couldn't do anything. So the movie it's just gonna be Rook A1. Yeah, and he finds it. Can Ray finish the game with a victory? And well, the scores is 10-1, and Ray is left with the game. So this is the last game of the match. Can Ray finish it up with a victory? Yeah. And plays a check and earns a pawn. Ray is now 2 pawns up. Yeah, this moves works, I reckon. What about this? Attack on G pawn and defends it successfully. And now it's absolutely game over for White. I reckon just capture, or else yeah, just push the pawns because bishop is doing. Oh my gosh, Remel. Is there a twist in this game? Oh my gosh, Raymond blunders! Raymond has blundered. And he's losing. Absolutely losing now. Can Ray find a draw here? Which seems pretty possible. No. Oh, it's a draw, it's a draw. Oh my gosh, no. Was that just a pawn captures? White has blundered a couple of times. Guys, too slow. Win on time. And now suddenly blunders. What's the blunder it is? Oh my gosh! Was that a pawn push? I reckon it was a pawn push move and Ray has missed it. And why the hell he isn't capturing the pawn on h6 and raising time pressure? Is this match gonna end in draw, or will anyone able to find a victory? And now it's gone, mate. And now it's clear victory for white. It's clear victory for white. Pushes the pawn. Yeah, and it's a clear victory. And Ray has to resign. And that's it. What the hell is this white doing? Yeah, just capture the pawn. It's a bit weird game from white, to be honest. He's 1700 and he missed that move for at least 3 times of not capturing the h6 pawn. And now he just missed about a couple of times capturing the pawn on g5, and now he's chasing him for mate. Just play a waiting move, mate. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that was a bit brutal. It was absolute blunder, mate. Draw by repetition. I just can't believe it. 1700 has failed to checkmate with rook. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable, guys. Yeah, by repetition. And that's 2 by 1700 rated player. Unbelievable. How, like Benny Hill chess. Yeah, that's what I'm questioning. A 1700 rated player can't checkmate with the rook. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. And he has defeated Ray in the first game, and now he was winning. And secondly, in many moves he missed for at least 3. Yeah, that was a crazy game. At least 3 moves he missed, capturing the H pawn of black, and then for a couple of moves he didn't capture the G pawn of black, and then he was just like, he just have to play waiting move about at least could be rook g6 or something, and then of course then he would have got it. He must have miscounted. Mate, I could understand miscounting about couple of moves, but you just can't do it. And being a 1700, you just can't say that you can't checkmate with a single rook. That was weird, absolute weird. Well, so he had joined about, he's not a new to chess.com, he's playing since past 5 years. It was weird. So Australia wins 10.5 to 1.5 as well. The penalties will be implemented. It was a bit weird. I just can't imagine. It's 4:15. It's about 15-17 minutes. Maybe he was eating dinner. Mate, how can a man playing at less than 10 seconds could have a dinner? Is that possible? Talking to what? That could be the possibility. That could be the possibility. Can't say anything. I wasn't knowing that Paul Zeva has improved his rapid rating. Wow, he's playing up on the upper board than you, Paul. It's great to see him improving his game. I hope that in this match we get more players from Zimbabwe side. Oh, Mani has joined in. Yeah, good to see him. There's another news. Laser 25 has crossed the rating of 2000 in just about in 19 days. On 31st of April, his rating was about 17. I'll just have my book somewhere. Oh well, I had written on the book the rating of him. It was about 1790, I reckon. Oh no, it was about 1900 something, and now he is just improved about 2026 was his peak rating. It's great to see him improving his game. So we have got another one with the rating about 2000, joining Douglet and Raven. Yeah, Douglet and Raven. I rolled a 1400 with a reputation draw. Today as 900. It's great to see you doing that, because well, it's a sign that your game is improving. You're defeating 1400. Oh, you just had draw with 1400. That's a great achievement, to be honest. Well, I think you could improve your game and reach about more than 1000 rating in both Blitz and Rapid soon. So good luck to you for that. I was just messaging my friend from Canada. Paul, I hope you know him. Chris underscore E03. Cause he knows you. As well, he's your friend on chess.com. As I hope you know him. Yeah, he's I reckon he's scientist who watches from space. I reckon who watches from telescope. He had told me his profession, but I forgot about him. He's something related to NASA or some space programs. He's an engineer. Well, I forgot what he does exactly, but yeah, he's a great guy for sure. He was up playing for in amateur rapid chess league, so I was explaining him the rules. He was a bit confused about the rules, but he's interested to be a part of that, so that's great news, because the tournament director want more players and more teams, as he's just recently about it has been just about 18 hours from now. He has just started the official registration of the tournament, and there are many guys who are finding the teams as well as players, so I hope he could help getting a team. Well guys, who's watching the stream, do not forget, next weekend it's gonna be Lcwl Live 960 finals. Australia versus Slovakia and Brazil versus Denmark. We weren't talking about you, Frederick. We were talking about Chris underscore E03. He's from Canada. We were talking about him. Yeah, so guys, I was talking about the Live 960 final next weekend. Do not forget to join in. Make sure you join the match, as it's we need to win that match. And that, guys, we are not fixed in top 3 until yet, cause Denmark defeated Pakistan, which has caused us a problem. So there are only 4 teams in the race of top 3, from which Slovakia has absolutely fixed their position in the top 3. So about 2 vacancies, 2 seats are remaining, and 3 teams, so anyone could miss out on that. So we are paired up against Slovakia. If we wanna come first to win this tournament, we need to defeat Slovakia with a huge margin, and if we defeat with a low margin, then we could end up with 2nd or 3rd position. As well, if we lost to Slovakia and Denmark defeats Brazil, which means that we are out of top 3 and our bronze medal is gone. So we have to defeat Slovakia somehow. We have to manage it. For first position, we have to defeat them with a huge margin. So prepare yourself, guys, because that's gonna be the biggest final in the history of Australia chess. So I hope we do well in that tournament, in the final. And before that, before the final starts, about 1 hour before it's gonna be, I'm gonna start my stream and talk about uh, um, the history of Live 960, the history of the game plan of Australia, the game plan of Slovakia, the players to watch out for from both the teams, especially for Australia, from Australia. So there will be a kind of analysis of what players can do, which players to watch out for. So it will start about an hour before the final starts, kind of pre-final presentation. And I hope before our final begins, Brazil and Denmark plays their match, and we could come to know what's up in the final. Wow, Wix is with 1464 rating. That's great to see. So I've joined in this match. Wow, I didn't realize my rating is more than all my need. So I'm paired with an opponent. Frederick, do you know where Sandy is? Is he gonna join the Live 960 final? Because it's important for him. Yeah. And well, so it will be about at 17:15 or 8:15 AEST. So I hope that Sandy will join in, and we want him to join. Sandy is doing lots of maths. So are you and Sandy in the same school, mate? What comps do you mean by compositions? Computers. Do you mean by computers? I live in Sydney. He lives in Melbourne. Oh, I thought he lives in WA. So he lives in Melbourne. Okay. It's competitions. Okay. Just drop him a message that please join the final, cause we need him for sure. Villa Jamal is also gonna be available for the final. And guys, Paul, there's a great news. Gary Lai said Jessica 7896. I just messaged him and requested him to play in the Live 960 final, and he says he replied that if he will be free, he'll definitely join the final. That's a great news. Gary Lai said could be the wild card for Slovakia, because that will be a bit of surprise. Him playing on the middle boards with such a great experience, with a strong rating, FIDE rating about 1600. So that's gonna be a great news. Oh wow, I'm up against 1, 2, 0, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 players have joined in. Good news, Jessica. Yeah, Gary. Wait. Yeah, thanks, mate. Before the final, we need to find out the lady about whom you were talking, uh, just drop her username in my message, so I could also message her and request for her to join the final. That lady could be the surprising, to be honest. If she manages to play the final and help us get couple of points, how great it will be. How great. Yes, I send you. Okay. I look forward to it. What was that? I reckon that was an unnecessary check from my side. There we go. Come on, guys. Playing my first rapid game after about playing my first ever rapid game about after um, yeah, I'm having fun. Yeah, so I was playing my rapid game about uh, after a month. I reckon the last I played was against Myanmar. We weren't paired against them, I reckon. No. And yeah, what? How can this say that game has been abandoned? How can game be abandoned? It's gonna be victory for me, or how could they say game abandoned? That's not fair, I reckon. I reckon a bit error from chess.com software. What's the final score? Well, 1.5 to 1.5. Wow. Great to see, but we have got some penalty spawn, so nothing to worry. It's great that my opponent has been disconnected, so I could get rest. Yeah, so I was talking that I played my rapid game about after more than 1.5 months, I reckon. He could have lost phone connection in Zimbabwe. Yeah, probably, or else I have seen in many of the games when a player wins the first game, most of them gets disheartened and resigns the second game, or gets bit bored. Like I have experienced one of in one of my game I defeated. Oh, I won by resignation. That's it. Wow, what a free points there was. How brutal, man. Free 4 points. Wow. Nice, thanks. Yeah, so I was talking in one of my game against a high rated opponent. I defeated him in the first game, and then in the second, I reckon he was a bit disheartened and he just resigned. I was a bit shocked. So sometimes the higher rated opponents get annoyed or get disheartened by losing. So yeah, sometimes that could be the case. Checkmate, and Laser is on fire. He's absolutely on fire since 1st May 2024, and which is a good sign for Suaya in Amateur Rapid Chess League. Such a strong bench power. That's a great sign for us, because on board 2 we have got Frederick, and as his substitute we have got Laser. So 2 strong guys on the board 2. So such a strong bench power for Suaya. It's a great news that, and Frederick is always in form, no doubt of that. I had to contact Andrew for, wow, what the hell was that? Is that the same guy who was paired up against Ray? Chicken anyway. He just giving party of free pieces to Laser 25. How, what lucky, how lucky could be Laser. Absolute enjoying himself. And in the Live 960, the most important thing is that from the bench power of Australia is gonna be tested in the Live 960 final, cause in last 3 to 4 rounds Australia's middle order and lower order players haven't played a single game in the Live 960s. So that will be the test of how much the potential energy of the players have been stored, has been gathered in such a long period of time. Yeah, I know your whole account has been full of Live 960s games, so I know you're practicing, and yeah, you have got your the matches of Live 960 for Australia in this season. I'm talking about the middle and lower board. You are the top board player in the Live 960, so it's gonna be the how much the potential energy of the players have been stored in themselves for the finals. I hope the players could convert their potential energy into the kinetic energy in the finals. Paul, am I right? You there, man? A bit of scientific terms. Oh wow. It's simple, right? It's simple. I can just play over here. Nothing to worry. I like your science terms. I learned them this month. Oh, you are in which grade, Frederick? Are you? You are 2 years younger than me. So I reckon. Are you in 10th? Eighth. Oh. No plans. Survives contact with the enemy. Paul, did you heard my scientific terms, which I just said a couple of minutes ago, which Frederick had just learned a week ago, I reckon. Learned this month, yeah, a month in this month. Well, so I also reckon I have learned the kinetic and potential energy in my 8th grade. Well, as you grow in 11th and 12th grade, the terms will come in, will have more significance. And anathema to me. Yeah. So as you grow, Frederick, you will come to know more about kinetic and potential energy in detail. Well, then there will be Archimedes principles and many other things also turning around. So what's your dream of becoming when you grow up, Frederick? Wanna be doctor, wanna be an engineer, wanna be an accountant or something else? I know a pro chess player for sure, but besides that, surgeon, wow. I reckon, oh my goodness, Laser lost his queen, but he could win from you. Yeah, so I reckon Paul could help you out with that. He's a man with an ocean of knowledge. Yeah, tough life for sure. But Paul could give you more details about this cause he's a man with an ocean of knowledge. Yeah. Well, after about my brother is a surgeon. Oh. Yeah, so I reckon to become a surgeon, the first 4 years after 12th you need to do MBBS, and then I reckon you have to take the master, do master degree in yeah, of course. Let me get to your game. Just let me get to your game. I'm getting there, Frederick. Just a minute. Where is Frederick? Mapun. Mate, I don't see you playing a game. If that's the case, you should take a draw. Gain 0.5 points as well. Gain bit of rating. You could avoid from dropping your rating, mate. Probably should get a draw. Yeah. I reckon he had some emergency for sure. Many emergencies could arrive. So he was up against 1755. You could have dropped a huge rating if he would have. He was 11 points of material. Probably he could have accidentally pressed that draw button. That could also be a possibility. Or else he could have some emergency. Strange, yeah, strange. Which is up against Mufusdi, and Wixi has lost a game, which is a bit weird for sure. And he's in trouble in the second game too. Yeah, that could also be a case, but I don't think after having plus 11 material, it's pretty strange to come back from there. Only if he blunders something, probably a queen, a big piece or something like that. Then only there are chances of making a huge comeback. I just reckon the match I played against Chile, yeah, the match I played against Chile on my previous account, which was the last match of mine for Australia on that previous account. Well, in the starting I was about -5, and then I just played anything. I bet my rapid opponent 2-0 in the blitz. Yeah, that's great. So that time Australia was in a huge struggle. That time we lost about 27 consecutive live matches. So that was a harsh period for us. So I was paired up against something 17 or 1800 rated opponent, and my rating was about 1200 or 1300 something. So I lost my first game. In the second, I had blundered in the opening. My condition wasn't good in that game. I went from -3 to about -11, and then suddenly I merged out victorious. That was something, a great comeback I could remember in my history of my life in chess. So Wix is in absolute trouble. I reckon. Check. Yes, against an 1800, seriously, yeah. In the end, after having struggled, he went on. After me having struggled, he went on blundering. So I reckon my coach, once he said that no matter how strong your opponent is, and no matter how bad you are in a position, don't resign. Just wait patiently for your opponent to blunder, and that's what I was waiting for, and he blundered. Frederick, I'll send you that game's link. And Vixie has been timed down. To be honest, after playing these rapid games, getting a win, I actually gained some confidence, because I thought my game was not going well. My game was getting worse, and now I think it's good. So it was great gaining some experience, gaining some confidence for the finals for the next week. Ray is playing. Ray's opponent is having only 8 seconds, but he's dominating Ray. So what's the case? Can he manage it with the time? Well, anything will happen there. But I think it's manageable. Ray is white and black is winning. Will be the 10 points you got in 24 hours. 10 win 960. Yeah, that live 960 gained a lot of confidence for me. I defeated about 1400 rated guy, then 1300, then 1200. So it was my rating also boosted up from about 17 from 100 and from 1100 to about 1200 plus. So it actually boosted about 1300, but then I lost many games and it dropped down. But it's great that I'm playing on the lower boards for Australia in the Live 960. It makes me feel like when we go on, if you see the army, when army does a mission, when they cover up the other guys while going on a mission for shooting something. So it's like I cover you and Paul Zeva in rapid, give a cover up for you and Paul Zeva in rapid and blitz, and you both have given me cover in Live 960, which is a great thing for me. I reckon that's kind of a teamwork, isn't it? Yeah. Yep. A huge overload from me has been removed from you and Paul Zeva, especially of playing on top boards in Live 960. Thanks for you both. Gray resigns. Oh, so that was Ray's only first game, and Swaya needs a point to have a victory, but we have won by penalties. Zimbabwe is fighting back. Yeah. We need a point for victory or else a draw will be enough. But yeah, we have got penalties, so we could win. So means we have won actually. But winning on this court also increases, boosts our ranking as well, gives us some point on chess.com's ranking, clubs ranking, so that also helps, to be honest. Guys, I was planning Chess Australia, Team Australia Awards after the finals probably. So tell me the date. I could actually arrange it on Sunday, on any Sunday if you wish. Pay some tribute to the players who have done such great things over some years, and especially this season. It's something to play for. Yeah. I reckon Douglas is left with a game. 5-11, so 6. Or is this last game? 14. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so there are 7 players per team. 3 games remaining. Yes. It hurted me last night. It was the RCB versus CSK. Chennai. Chennai had to, RCB scored about 219. In the last 5 overs, they scored about 59 or about 80 runs in the last 4 overs, and Chennai needed 220 runs to win, and they needed 201 runs to qualify. So about in last 16 overs, the score was 138 for 6 of Chennai, with Jadeja and Dhoni playing, and then they made a comeback which was strong, and in the last over they needed about 17 runs to qualify, and the first ball of the last over, Dhoni went on hitting 110 meter 6 in the stadium of Bangalore, which was a huge 6 which went straight out of the stadium. And after that 6, the first thing came into my mind was the ball is gonna be changed. So if the ball is gonna be changed, then probably the batsman gets set with what's the ball's condition, and now the ball when the ball gets changes, the bit bounce and bounce of the ball as well, some swing, and it get changes, and the next ball itself Dhoni gets out, then Shardul Thakur comes in. He missed the bouncer. Then the fourth ball he took a single, and 2 balls 10 runs to qualify, and Jadeja misses a couple of balls, and it was the same equation of 2023 IPL final. 2 ball 10 runs needed. Jadeja went on with 6 and 4, but this time he missed to hit the last two balls, and RCB qualifies, which means Maxi and Virat Kohli qualifies. And the most important thing was after the mid of IPL this season group stage, RCB was on the last position with 8 matches, 1 victory and 7 losses, and from there they went on winning all the matches, which means they are in top 4 with Kolkata, in which Mitchell Stark is playing. Yeah, but after the loss, means after failing for qualification, Dhoni went silently in, and no one knows that whether it's gonna be his last. It was his last match or not. Probably if Chennai would have qualified, then the IPL final as well as qualifier 1 is in Chennai, so probably Dhoni would have announced his retirement there itself, but I don't know what's gonna happen now. Checkmate. Ray has been checkmated. My goodness, Raymond missed it. Drops his rating by 22. And 6-7. So last match I reckon. Yeah. So yes, that was due to that Hardik Pandya's trade from Gujarat Titans, which destroyed Mumbai, which is being said by the other guys, and which is cause Hardik Pandya didn't treat Rohit Sharma as well good. So that was it. All eyes on Douglas, yeah, for sure. We just want him to get draw, and engine is showing that he's in a good position. So the top 4 is RCB at the 4th place. Today's Hyderabad's match going on, which is Pat Cummins and Travis Head. Travis Head's won a score 300 runs for his wanna score 300 runs for his team means he wanna see that 300 runs on board by Hyderabad. As well, it's Rajasthan Royals, and the first team is Kolkata, where Mitchell Stark is playing. To be honest, Mitchell Stark's performance wasn't great, as he went the most expensive player in the history of IPL, but when Olisa Healy had joined him, he went on taking 4 wickets in a match against Mumbai. So, and his performance has been improved, so hope he does it. Douglas needs a draw. Yes, back to the final game, guys. From cricket we are back to chess, the final game. Douglas needs a draw. Australia have won on penalties, but to win by points we need a draw. Let's see what happens. Douglas is thinking, and I probably think knight c3, knight into knight d5. Yes, and that's the move. So engine having dropped, so that's great news for us, and I reckon probably play after capturing the knight, white should go on, Douglas should go on with a3, trying to move out his bishop from there. Guys, after this match I'll take you to the live 960 points table as well as so as well as the so let's see how it goes. I can't see what's happening in this game. The position will look backs, and yeah, Douglas is going with A3, which is a great thing as I had planned. So I reckon bishop D2 or has to move his bishop back. No, it's a blunder. Sorry, bishop D4 is a blunder. He has to move bishop back to bishop E6 or bishop F7. Sorry, E7 or bishop D6. It's gonna be interesting what's black thinking in his mind, because I think black should go with bishop. He has only two options to play, bishop E7 or bishop D6, so he shouldn't waste more time thinking on this move. Is he winning pawn? Are you talking about Douglas? Yeah, yes. No, mate. Because if he captures the pawn on queen into b7, then rook b8, and then he has to. No, there's also an attack on knight. Okay. Yeah, so he's winning the pawn. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is winning the pawn because after capturing on b7, yes, takes b7, attack on the knight, and the knight has to move. So knight has to move, and where will the knight move? Oh my gosh, the knight has been trapped. Yes, it is. The knight has been trapped. No, oh, I didn't saw the bishop there. Now the rook b8 is coming. It's interesting to see what Douglas finds out from here. Many more variations. Also will be b4, x or else going offering an exchange of queen, playing queen a6, or else, yeah, or else guys, this, what about this, queen d7. How about queen d7 guys? I reckon queen d7 is the best move here. Okay, so he goes on with probably queen d7 would have been better, attacking bishop and knight. I still think now there's no use of playing queen d7 exchanges. Just push back the bishop, yeah. So Douglas is targeting to exchange up the bishop to the knight. Yeah, that was best. I'm just not getting what it is going in the game. Probably I'm not able to concentrate or something else. Gives a check, pushes a pawn. Now has to go back again to g6. Well, interesting move. Guys, g5 is coming from black. And Douglas loses a pawn. Position is getting equalized if Douglas doesn't save his pawn. Well, I think just rook c7. Douglas with less than a minute on his clock. Is that a blunder? No. It's not blunder. Well, so with this, Douglas doesn't lose his pawn, but yeah, so Douglas doesn't lose his pawn, but he has two pawns on the f file. Now captures and now two pawns on the f file. Interesting to see what's Douglas gonna do. Less than 10 seconds on the clock of Bostet. I can just play your oh okay. 5, 4, 3. Wow. 7 seconds on Douglas clock. Couple of seconds and oh my goodness. 0.4 milliseconds. He plays the move. 2 seconds remaining. Douglas with 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 2, 6, back to 6 seconds. This is gonna be interesting. And timed out, Douglas wins it, and Australia wins against Zimbabwe 8-6, as well as 4, 5, 10. Okay, 18-1 against Zimbabwe. So he got to go to bed now. Yeah. Okay, mate. So I'll just take you guys quickly to congratulations, Douglas. Great job, guys. Just gonna take you quickly to the live 960 standings and see again are we the final being paired against Slovakia or not. Just give me a couple of minutes. Division 2. So here are the standings of the live 960. It's getting loaded. Wow. Okay, so deadline was on 19th May. These are the standings. 4.5 will be, we will reach up to 4.5. Denmark will reach 4.5, Brazil could reach 5, we could also reach 5, and Slovakia could reach 6. It's gonna be interesting. But see, if Slovakia's BHC is not great as of Brazil, so if we defeat Slovakia, we're gonna surpass them in BHC 1, BH, but hard to surpass them in SB, but probably be cool if we defeat them with a huge margin. So hope we could do it as well. If let's see what will be, because Denmark, Australia, Brazil and Slovakia are in the race of top 3. Slovakia has confirmed their place in top 3. It's gonna be depending on what Australia's match against Slovakia and Brazil versus Denmark, the most important matches in the next week. So hope we could. So see you guys in the next week finals against Slovakia. Just taking the open division. So relegation pool, Australia wins. So we are with 15 points against Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is with 9.5. Well, so India, a match against India, and will decide what's gonna be the future when it is. Okay, so it's on 2nd of June, first week of June. So that's an important match. We need to defeat India to finish at high this season at high. Let's see what we could do. And in U1600, okay, next weekend we are paired up to play our last match against Brazil. Oh my gosh, such a strong team. Hope we could end up our season with 3 points. Good luck guys. Thanks for joining the stream. See you next weekend. Have a great day. Bye guys. Good night to you. I'll see you next weekend guys, in the finals as well as the match against Brazil in the U1600. Thanks for joining the stream. Cheers. Bye guys. See you next weekend. And next weekend, remember, I'm gonna start the stream 1 hour before the finals starts for some pre-match presentations. So bye guys, have a great day. See you next weekend for the finals. Good luck.